In this lesson, we are going to use the method of substitution in order to solve a specific quadratic equation. This is like a shortcut to some equations that do require a lot of steps in order to solve them. So, for example, you have this given quadratic equation. It does seem a bit big, right? And there's things inside parentheses, things raised to a higher power other than 1. So this equation is in quadratic form. It's in descending order by degree. The first two terms have the same base, which is a 2x squared minus 5. The exponent on the first term is exactly double the exponent on the second term. And the third term is a constant. So it is in the standard form. It's just it has a little bit more for us to work with. Because the if you think about it, the 2x squared minus 5 is like your x. Okay? So let's see how we will solve this using substitution. Now, let's solve it. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to say u equals to 2x squared minus 5. And I'm going to substitute u wherever I see the 2x squared minus 5. So this is going to be u squared minus 16 u plus 39 equals to 0. So this is u squared minus 16u plus 39 equals to 0. And let's think about, is there any factoring that we are able to do? Does 39 has factors that will add to 16? Yes. So 3 and 13. So this is factorable. Okay. So we're going to factor this using the AC method. I always use the same method. So I'm going to say u squared minus 13u minus 3u plus 39 equals 0. Split it down the middle. These two have in common a u minus 13. These two are divisible by 3. So u minus 13 equals to 0. I'm going to rewrite it. Well, actually, let's not rewrite and make it a mess. Let's just go to another page. So that's going to be u minus 13 and u minus 3 equals to 0. Now, we are going to have u minus 13 equals to 0 and u minus 3 equals to 0. Now, what do we know? We know that u is 2x squared minus 5. 2x squared minus 5. So why don't we go ahead and substitute the value of u? 2x squared minus 5 minus 13 equals to 0. Oops, I'm going to write u again. Okay, and again, 2x squared minus 5 minus 3 equals 0. Now we're going to solve using the square root method. 2x squared minus, what is that? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 equals 0. I'm going to add the 18 to both sides. Divide by 2. X squared equals 9. And then in order to solve this, I'm going to square root both sides. So x equals 3 plus or minus 3. I'm going to do the same on this side. So I have 2x squared minus 8 equals 0. I'm going to add the 8. 2x squared equals 8. Divide by 2. Gives me 4. And then again, in order to solve for x, I'm going to square root both sides. So x equals plus or minus 2. This means that x equals 3, negative 3, 2, and negative 2. These are all the solutions for that given quadratic. So let's go back. In this lesson, we are we use the method of substitution to solve in a specific quadratic equation, right? This is all the little things, the details that tell you that this specific quadratic over here, this one, can be solved using substitution. And the key part is knowing what you're going to substitute u for. Once we do that, we substitute it. Then we factor it using the AC method. We move on to the next page. Then we factor it and then substitute back u. Okay, that's what we did in this step right here. And then we simply solve it using the square root method. Okay.